Apollo, Pennsylvania, and Franklin Racing Quick Car, Mark Woolman Motorsports, Mercedes Motorsports, All-American Framers, number 92, Cy Lynch. Cy Lynch in car number 92. Green flag waving for the third-generation sprint car driver. Finished 19th here on Thursday evening and 25th last night. First time ever at the Eldora Speedway on Wednesday evening. Two-time winner this year at Lernerville. Lap number 1 for Cy Lynch at a 13.019, in the first qualifier. Tops the 120-mile-per-hour average speed mark at 120.839. Second lap time for Cy Lynch is a 13.022. First lap faster at 13.019. Talked to you several times throughout the week. You've never raced at the Eldora Speedway until you showed up here on Wednesday evening, but your quick time at the 36th running of the Kings Royal means you're locked into the feature no matter what happens. You're guaranteed at least the 19th starting spot, but again, tell everybody out there how this all came together, because a week ago, this wasn't even a 410 sprint car team.
Yeah, that's right. A week ago, this was a 305 team, and he came to me with an opportunity, and we put the engine in on Tuesday night and came here. So to be able to compete with these guys means a lot, and these guys are the best in the world, and just can't give it up enough for my sponsors, my crew, and everyone.
Well, let's go ahead and bring our NOS energy drink can in here. There are 6 numbers in this can. Cy Lynch is going to pick out a number, but then he's going to have to find out who he wants to give it away to. You can't keep what you pick. You've got to give it to somebody else. So go ahead and reach in there. Cy's got the number 4, so who's going to start 4th in tonight's Kings Royal Joust? He gives it to Ian Madsen. Ian Madsen will start in the 4th position. We'll move over to the second fastest driver in qualifying here this evening, and that is Logan Schuhart. Logan, again, you're locked in as well. So the good news there, but still a lot of stuff to think about, and there a chance to start way further forward than just by accepting the qualifying spot in the order.
Yeah, it's nice to know that we're in the race, but you know, we didn't make this race last year, so that's a little bit of a weight off our shoulders. But we have a really fast race car, and we want a chance to win this thing. So we're starting 6th no matter what in our heat race, and we got to pass some cars. So hopefully we can get that done to start up further and have a better chance at this thing. But right now we're gonna need a little bit of luck to go our way and see how this thing goes.
Logan's going to reach in and pick out a number and have to give that number away. He has drawn the number 6. The last number, who's it gonna go to? Donnie Schatz gets the number 6. I think a lot of people up there are pretty happy with that decision. So Donnie Schatz, we know, starting 6th. Ian Madsen starting in the 4th spot. We'll move over and talk to our British stock car champion, Tom Harris. What a qualifying run for you this evening, man. You guys picked the right night to put it all together.
Yeah, that's right. We've been getting our stuff together this week. It's the first time I've been to Eldora, you know, in any sprint car, let alone a wing car, and I can't quite believe I'm stood here with, you know, all these guys that I've looked up to for my racing career.
Let's find out what number you're going to get to give away. He drew the number 1, and he can't keep it. So who is starting on the pole of the Joust this evening? Cy Lynch is on the pole of the Joust. Is everybody else having as much fun with this as I am? This is cool. We'll move over here and talk to Ian Madsen. And Ian, you know where you're going to start in the Joust. And again, so much riding on the finishing order, determining where you want your heat race to start. Your decision not only affects yourself, but about 10 other guys as well.
Yeah, it does. It's all pretty confusing. So just going to go out and try and go the fastest we can every time we hit the track. And I think if we do that, we'll put ourselves in a good position and hopefully be up there at the end of the night.
Well, first thing I'm going to ask you to do is hand me that number 4 so you don't try to switch off what you pull out of the jar there. Go ahead and pick a number, and let's see what Ian Madsen gives away. He's going to give away the outside of the front row. Who's left? Who doesn't have a number here? Tom Harris is outside of row number 1 in tonight's Joust. Up next, Another former Kings Royal champion, the driver of the Roth Enterprises, number 83, Darren Pittman. And Darren, first of all, have you ever done a revenge draw before?
Yeah, I have. Little Rock Short Track Nationals, I've done a couple of them, so they can definitely be entertaining for the fans and the drivers as well.
Let's find out what number you get to give away. The number 5, who's going to get the number 5? Logan Schuhart got the number 5. He is inside of row number 3. There's one number left, and I think it's going to end up going to Darren Pittman. No, you got to keep that number 6. Donnie Schatz gets to pull that one number left, and Donnie draws the number 3 to give to Darren Pittman, and so we know who is starting where in the joust. It will be the first.
Pittman, you get the distinction of winning the first ever joust here at Eldora Speedway. Now, the $175,000 question is, what heat race is your group going to go?
I have no idea what the right strategy is here. I don't even have any idea if qualifying good was good or right or wrong, but at the end of the day, all we can do is go out there every time we hit the track and go as hard as we can and hope it all works out at the end. My guys have worked really hard to get our car as good as it is now. I don't know if it's right, but track's awfully wet and awfully narrow, but I don't think it's going to change a ton over the course of 6 heats, so I'm going to pick heat 1.
Heat 1 for Darren Pittman's group. King Donnie, the 35th. And Donnie, they kind of lit a fire there. Started 6th, and you didn't waste much time getting to 2nd. Well, the Toco Warranty 15 team, what heat race is your group going to go? 1 is off the board.
I don't know. You need to ask the crew chief, not the driver.
Scuba's not out here.
Well, call him up, see what he says.
We'll get him on the phone. Jacob's got him on the phone, I think. You got Scuba on the phone?
What do you want to do here?
The $1 million question.
Do you want to, we can pick what heat?
1 is gone.
1 is gone. We can go second or whatever.
2 through 6.
2 through 6 we can pick to go.
We're on the cell phone here. Jacob Weaver. It's a thought process down here. That just shows how intense it is tonight with 175 grand on the line. 5th heat for Donnie Schatz and his group. So Donnie takes the 5 off the board. Logan Schuhart, you guys have been fast all week. Couple podium runs, 4th place run, you wind up in the dash. Heat 1 and Heat 5 are off the board. Where's your group going?
We'll take 6. We want to be in the last one.
All right, Logan Schuhart, quick and easy decision for Logan. Ian Madsen, former World of Outlaws Rookie of the Year and a 2-time Knoxville Raceway track champion. 1, 5, and 6 are off the board. What heat is the KCP 18 going to go in?
I'll go 4.
4 for Ian Madsen's group. Heat number 4. I believe Cy Lynch up next. Cy's having a dream week here. This deal came together a week ago. You've ended up in now 3 A mains. Your wildest dreams, did you imagine 175 grand on the line tonight and you would set quick time against this 62 car field?
No, not at all. I mean, my dad came here for years and he was always really good, but I only thought tips could go so far, but it looks like they can go a little bit further than I thought.
What heat are you guys going to be? Got 2 and 3 on the line now.
I'll take 3.
All right, Cy Lynch's group takes 3. And, hi Tom, end up in the Fast 6 a couple of nights ago. Your first race here at Eldora, you ended up on your lid. Tonight, you ended up in the Joust in the 6 fastest cars. How about that for your first trip to Eldora in the Kings Royal?
Yeah, it's pretty special. We come to these shows, we come to the big ones, we do the Chili Bowl, we go to the Knoxville Nationals, then we come here to the Kings Royal, and kind of got to pinch myself at the minute to see that I'm running up here with these guys.
It looks like your group is going to be heat number 2.
That's fine for me. The track's still pretty good, so hopefully we get a good start, and I can do my lifetime ambition and make a World of Outlaws show. And if that's tonight with the Kings Royal, it'll be extra special.
You know what's
James
wild?
McFadden and Jack Hodenshield bring the field to the green. Into turn 1, 4 cars battling for the top spot. 3 wide down the back straightaway, and Kerry Madsen shoots to the lead in the 2M.
It seems like you guys said you kind of fought some things early in the week. It seemed like you're figuring things out.
Yeah, these lads have been working so hard, and we just keep getting it better and better, and we were in a little hole we didn't know we were in, and motor's ripping now, and the car feels really great, so it's a good time to come alive. And it was good to get a heat, good heat. Then them heats are them starts are stressful, man. Like bad start, you're in the C main. Good start, you're in a good shot. So we got a great start, and yeah, we're in a good position. So try and tune the car, and it's going to be a long night, and there's going to be some fast cars up there.
10th straight Kings Royal main event for Kerry. Picked up a win a week ago at Knoxville Raceway, and that seems to kind of rejuvenate this program for the 2M team, John.
Checking out the replay of exactly what the Madman was talking about. Kerry Madsen with that start. Wow. From first to fourth and back to first by the middle of the back straightaway. Starts indeed stressful here at the 36th running of the Kings Royal. As the
King Sammy, the 29th, just qualified for his 29th Kings Royal. And Sammy, you're on the pole of the biggest Kings Royal ever, but does it make it a little bit more special that you're driving for your son?
Woo! What do you think? Yeah, we've struggled a little bit the last couple nights, you know, but I haven't got too many races under my belt this year, and you know, we found a couple things, you know, every night a little bit, this and that. You know, but Kevin's got it rolling right now. We got everything working for us, so hopefully we'll have a good, you know, we can get the setup just right. These cars are just a little bit tricky here. It seems like now that just a little bit can throw you either way. So we're going to work on it. We're going to give it our damnedest. You know, we're going to go for broke.
Sammy Swindell going for broke, a 3-time winner here at the Kings Royal, his 29th main event. And guys, that's the most emotion we've seen out of Sammy.
Oh, I think I just set another record for the oldest guy to be on the pole of the Kings Royal.
How about that, Kings Royal?
Before getting into sprint car racing, we'll take a look at the replay. Philo and Jacobs got together going into turn number 1. Jacobs went side over side. Travis Philo got bumped into by Andrew Shirley and sent him upside down as well.
Johnny, the beautiful thing about sprint car racing, Lee Jacobs down here, we've got crews from Tim Schaefer, Ian Madsen.
Oh, boy, we got Blake, we've got some pushing and shoving. We got a fight going on in turn 3 between Skylar G and Parker Price Miller. Brad Sweet, jubilant in the cockpit of the number 49 as he gets set to climb out and head toward the stage.
And Johnny, he's climbing out of his car down here, celebrating on pit road. And here he is, race fans, make some noise for Brad Sweet! Hey, Brad, the late restart after the open red, how big of a game changer was that for you guys in the Snap Auto Parts 49?
Holy shit! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Oh, these guys gave me a great race car. I drove the wheels off it. It's all I had. I knew Logan was good there. He probably didn't want that caution, but
You got to be up on the wheel all 40 laps. We were 175 motherfucking grand. Hell yeah!
And then to come through the field there before that late opener, Ed, there, to set yourself up, it seems like you just kind of picked through the field there at about 20 to go and turned it on and found another gear to set yourself up for what ended up being a 15-lap dash for $175,000.
I just can't believe it. I'm in awe. You know, I got the lead on that one restart, and I was pissed I had to go back because I really wanted to get ahead of Donnie. I thought he was, you know, going to be the guy to beat there, but Logan blew by all of us and got out to a lead, and then I kind of found the top right before the caution, so I told my guys I'm going to put it on the wall, and we're either going to come out of it or we're going to go into the trailer. So, you know what? All these great fans, guess what? We get to have a beer tonight. Hell yeah!
How tough as a driver is it to overcome that when you get the lead and the yellow flies and you got to go back and really turn it back up a notch and get back in the saddle?
Well, luckily there was, you know, 30 laps to go or something, so I knew it wasn't the race, but, you know, you hate to have things to go against you like that. But you know what? These Napa Auto Parts guys, they never give up. My crew guys, I think we got 11 or 12 wins. We're having so much fun. Eric, Andrew, Joe, Casey's here with us this weekend, so it's so cool. Curb Records, Team ASC, Factory King Shocks, Maximum Chassis, and Rob Capetta, I know you're watching. He gives us the best engines. You see those restarts I take off, I'm pushing everybody. So without everybody, we couldn't do it. You know, you can't win these big races. So I have to thank each and every one of them. And but now it's time to celebrate.
Last August, $150,000. Fast forward 11 months, $175,000. Can you put that into words?
Well, I want to say hi to my wife in Savannah back home. We get to get that pool now, I guess. So, no, we've been doing good. We've been having a lot of fun. And, you know, the Nationals are in a month. And, you know, we aren't going to be happy if we don't get that either.
You now are a two-time Kings Royal champion, and now it's time to do the fun part. It's time to crown you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take us through those first 11 laps, your march from 12th to the lead in 11 laps.
Well, I just felt like we were out there in a later heat race, and some of the lines we were running, I felt like we were really fast, and I was just going to start where I left off, and you know, I was really good with going in 1 and 2 and diamonding it down onto the bottom, and we were able to get up there quick. I was a little bit worried about how fast we got up there, and I don't think we were the fastest car at the end, but we started 12th, and we led the Kings Royal, so that's something to be very proud about. And our Driving Performance Products race team, Ron, Ben, Tyler, Lucky, my grandfather, Bill, my mom, everybody that's, you know, Mark Pell, Jeff Spalding, everybody that's part of this team. And, you know, I had a lot of family here this weekend. It's just awesome. You know, it's something you think about as a little kid. And to be, you know, leading this race with, you know, all the people that got me here, you know, in the pit support me. And it's just, it's an awesome feeling. And I can guarantee you we'll definitely be back and with high spirits and ready to go win this thing next year.
We talked about your heat race the other night, where your team is from where they were 5 years ago, to come here, lead the Kings Royal, and make the statement that you guys made here. You guys were in contention all 4 nights here at Kings Royal Week.
Yeah, I know I heard a couple of times dark horse, but I felt like coming here, we had a fast race car, and I felt like we had a car to win, and if we played our cards right, I felt like we could get the job done. And you know, leading those laps, you know, you can see it. You know, it's right there at your fingertips, and we missed it just by a little bit. But like you said, I make the show last year, so we went from not making the show to out here in the top 5 every single night, and you know, with the Kings Royal at our fingertips. So congratulations to Brad and the KKR team. You know, they do a great job. They're always fast, and they're having a great year. So, but we're going to keep learning, keep working hard, and be out here again.
13th in the Last Chance Showdown a year ago to a podium run at the Kings Royal this year. Congrats, Logan.
Thank you.
How about it for Logan Schuhart? Man, this 19 team, you guys just chugged away at it all week. It seemed like every night you clicked at it just a little bit, and tonight you hit on it hard.
Yeah, this car was badass tonight, and that was a really fun race. And the track was perfect, man. You could get up against that wall and just, you know, hold the throttle down and carry a lot of momentum, and you can move off of it too and pass some race cars. So this is an amazing run by this team tonight. And you know, I felt like we've raced good all week. You know, it was just kind of tough to pass, but we just couldn't get our qualifying down. But you know, it's just I was trying like hell to get the second there. So at least I had a couple laps to see if I could have tried to get the Brad. But he's amazing this year, and he's doing one heck of a job. And You know, it's I think the best team won tonight, but we were really good. So just wish we would have got a better start in that heat race, and we could have started up a little bit further. But we came from the back there and had a good podium finish.
Was there anything on an open red that enabled you to get up into that second spot? Did you guys find something during that open red period?
I didn't make a change at all. I just felt really good before that, and I really didn't want that red because I was gaining on those guys already, and I didn't want them to have an opportunity to get their cars better. But I just had a really good restart there, and was just able to get this thing up to fourth there, and then I got by Donnie for third, and I was trying to get by Logan there for second. We drove each other really hard there at the end, which is always fun, but we did it clean too. So an amazing night and an amazing crowd, and this is awesome.
16th to second, your best career finish at the Kings Royal. Congrats, Brent.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for coming out.
Brent Marks, a solid run in the 19 car, and Johnny,